especially. What are you doing here?
Did you bring the diaper?
Check.
Burp rig?
Check.
Bottle?
Check.
Baby?
The love that you have for this child spills over into your relationship with your spouse. Hey everyone, this is JP and you're watching American Lad, the most prevalent channel on YouTube for men looking for advice and insight on becoming a father. Way number one, things take a lot longer. As a new father, I already have infinite examples of how every single action throughout my day just takes a little bit longer now that I have a baby boy. Think how many steps it takes you to get out your front door right now. Throw on some shoes, maybe a jacket, and you're good to go. With a baby, it's quite different. You have to get them in the car seat, make sure that the diaper bag is all set to go, make sure that they've already eaten so that they have time to relax and sleep while you're out doing whatever you need to do. There's a ton of different things just for getting out the door. One example is going out to eat with my wife, something that we frequently would do before we had a child. Now I know we're in the first 3-6 months of having that newborn, so things can be especially more difficult to plan for. Instead of just going out and picking a restaurant, we now need to plan ahead on what type of restaurant is it friendly for kids, will we be able to take him there, or do we need to plan for a babysitter while we're gone? So that's just one example how things take a little bit longer while having a little one a part of your life. The second way your life changes having a newborn is your perspective on life is gonna change. For me, before I even had a child, I'd always hear about how life is so much more amazing with a little one, or, oh, just wait, things are going to be different once your baby arrives, to even, you're not gonna sleep at all. With all that being said, my perspective did change. It's something you can't anticipate. Until that baby is born, that internal instinct of being a parent will not switch on until you literally have that child in front of you. The first time I saw my son, things immediately changed. I began to think about his own well-being, aside from my own well-being. I started thinking about his health, you know, what his dreams and passions will be, what he'll be like. Eventually, it took the attention off of myself and put it onto him. Alright, the third way your life will change is that cleanliness will sadly fall by the wayside. Now, by no means am I a clean freak, but I have noticed already that certain chores that I try and keep up on take just a little bit longer to do. And sometimes they do just need to take a back seat. When it comes to having a child of your own, you are laser focused on their needs. Even if you're not laser focused, they still take up the attention you might have delegated towards the dishes or towards the laundry. But it's important that you don't let yourself get too stressed out. During this time, you are taking care of another human being. Certain things like the dishes or like sweeping the floor will just need to get done on their own time. The fourth way that your life will change after having a newborn is the decisions you make will be different from before this little one was in your life. Before I had a child, and even while my wife was pregnant, I didn't feel a big change in who I was or the fact that I was now a father. The decisions I made every single day were still congruent with who I was before I found out we were expecting. But once I had laid my eyes on my son, held him in my arms for the first time, something clicked inside of my mind, that instinct I was talking about. I wanted to be better for him, and I wanted to do better for him. That goes all the way towards me making small little decisions throughout the day that could be more difficult or just not what I want to do. Now the decisions I make don't just weigh on what I want. They also weigh on what I want for my son and who I want my son to see me as. By my example, I want to show him what it's like to be a good man. So your decisions change drastically. Our fifth and final way that your life will change is that your heart will grow in size. Your love for yourself and for those around you will not compare to the love you have for your little one, The amazing thing is that the love that you have for this child spills over into your relationship with your spouse. Your heart is expanding for this person that has been miraculously brought into your life. And all you can do is share that love with the only person that knows that same feeling you're feeling in that moment, and that is your spouse. That concludes our 5 ways having a baby will change your life. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Thank you for watching here on American Lad, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.